What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Say It in 4, where we give our 4 unpopular opinions. This week's topic, we're talking about sexual consent. When is a no a no?
Consent, if they're making advances and you're not stopping it, then you're consenting to it. You know, if you're not making an effort to say, no, I don't want to do that or this or that, whatever. But guys, maybe y'all should just ask just to protect yourself.
I feel like women, you have to be, sometimes women be so naive. And I mean, like I said, not even trying to use my own experience. But what I'm saying is that if it's something that you don't want to do and then you don't say nothing and then you pursue it, you can't be mad at the man. Like I said, if you was making advances on him the whole time, you're going to his house, it's 1:00 in the morning. I mean, what do you think is going to happen? If this man is single, you know what I'm saying? And he's looking at you and you guys are both feeling each other and some things kind of take off. You can't be acting like, well, first you put yourself in that situation, number one. You chose to go in this person's house. Not saying that a man should just be making advances on a woman, but if you're leading him on to do that, then that's partially your fault. Don't be blaming him and saying that he raped you, he was aggressive towards you. You shouldn't be saying that. You put yourself in that position. Do you know this person? You meet, that's what I'm saying. It's these one-night stands. You don't know this person from a can of paint. You don't know if this dude is even a molester. He could be a killer. He could rapist. He could be a thief. You don't even know who you're sleeping with. So you can't be upset if something doesn't work out right in your situation. And then you want to try to say you've been raped or you want to be the victim. And you want people to feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. You need to be careful who you're dealing with.
They can go over to this guy's house, watch Netflix, chill. And remember, she came in an Uber. And you guys came over in the Uber. And then you guys, right, she didn't even drive over there. And then you guys are watching Netflix. And then she feel like, you know what, I can go have fun and decide to leave without him trying to make any type of advance or whatever the case may be. But a lot of guys are saying, you know what, she came over here at 1:00 in the morning. She took an Uber. She knocked on my door. She want to have sex. She's ready to go.
If she's going over somebody's house 1:00 in the morning, she needs to be forward and say, hey, I'm literally like, it's just this. It's not nothing else, you know, and say that up front. And yeah, because some girls can just chill. I feel like women can just be around guys and we don't feel like we have to, you know.
So let me ask you this, because it's funny. You hear how we asked that question at the top, right? Is it consent based on the woman? Well, why is it the guy's responsibility? Isn't it both people's responsibility? So if I'm drunk and you're drunk, why is it my responsibility? How is it the guy's responsibility in terms of confirming where consent is initiated, right? Because we've had
you got to control yourself.
If I'm drunk and she's making advances on me, and then we go back and we do something, whose fault is it? Did I rape you or did you rape me?
So, according to that one girl from Red Table Talk or whatever, she was saying that she'll be, I don't know, on her back and then the guy's on top of her and she's like, yo, you know what? I don't want to be doing this right now.
And she has that right. I will say.
I'm not consenting this right now, even though it's happening.
Then he better jump up.
But she feel like she can't physically or like just, I don't know, fix her mouth to say, hey, I don't want to do this right now. She's saying that's a mental thing, you know, because she's on her back. She's doing whatever the case may be, but she don't really want it to happen. So they're trying to put it on the guy to say, hey, the guy got to check in. Charnetta, you said the guy got to check in just to protect yourself. I feel like if we've been doing this for about 20 minutes, we're 20 minutes in, I'm not checking anything in. I already checked in. I already checked in.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, before it gets there, you have to be responsible. You got, as the guy, knowing how much risk and what's all on the line and stuff, you better check in. Hey,
women got to be able to communicate and talk up. If they don't want something to go down, they got to say, hey, look, I don't want this to go down.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's not the guy's fault. That's not fair.
This is true, and they should. But look, now the guy's on top. They about to get into it. She's feeling remorse. She's like, I shouldn't do this. Now she says, okay, I'm so sorry. I know this is super far, but I can't do this. I can't do it. Y'all gonna stop? They supposed to stop.
Okay, y'all both naked. The tip not even in. The tip ain't even in.
So if we didn't
but let's say it is in. Let's say it is in.
The tip is in there.
Even if it's in, you have to stop.
Yes, Josh, are you stopping?
If we're already engaged and we're going through the process, I mean, I have to really get that. If she confirms, like, yo, this has got to stop.
Are you stopping?
He's not stopping.
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop. If she says this has to end right now, yeah.
But you don't feel like you should though.
If we're in the process, if we already, we're in the action and the engagement, and then she says, yo, this can't occur right now, then no, you got to stop, right? But if she's kind of giving you alluding to it, but the words don't come out, then I don't know. And at that point, am I supposed to just be reading body language?
Well, that's what they say. That's what they say. You got to read the body language.
I need you to confirm.
But if she's squirming and she's just like, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to do this. That's some type of, sign to say to stop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's kind of frozen with it because of her body language. You know a shorty that's really into it and a shorty that's not.
That's true. Yeah.
When she got the chains and the whips, she's into it. If she ain't got chains and whips, she ain't into it.
Now, hold on. Let me ask you this. How did we get to the point of we're already naked if she wasn't?
Is T getting tied up on the bed?
Right.
Is it like a booty call?
Whips and chains.
Hanging from the ceiling bed.
All right, what you were saying, Josh?
No, I just said, if she's alluded, she didn't confirm it, but she's gesturing towards, then I'm gonna probably ask up, what's going on. But if I want to know what happened between the point of us getting, butt ass naked and us get engaging, and now we're in the middle of engaging, and you're just like stop. It's like, whoa, now okay.
It may not even be nothing to do with you. It could be like something she told herself. I'm not having sex for a year, and now she just got her mind. She now all in this. She done got herself in this situation, whatever, So I'm just saying, it may not have anything to do with you, and it's not fair, but it goes both ways, if a girl.
So we gotta read
guy, he says stop, then the girl gotta stop,
So we don't need.
You gotta do that too.
So it sounds like we don't need no confirmation on words. We're supposed to be doing both words and body language. Is that what it sounds like here?
Yeah,
you should.
But I would always say ask. Use your words. Use the words.
I'm just saying. There's times when women are hanging out with a guy, right? I just know from having conversations with guys, right? But these are situations where a guy might be hanging with a girl or a woman, whatever, a woman, and then they had at the house watching it, like he said, the Netflix, and now the hands start moving, right? The lady hands started moving. Now she didn't touched on the guy, and now he's like, oh, okay, now we're reading body language, right? The body language said the arm came over here, and now you're getting a little, whatever. So
okay,
if he moving back in the next direction, right, or somebody pick the next one up and walk off into the dark of the night, and then now we went off into the dark of the night, and all of a sudden now something had changed in the dark of the night. It's like, okay, what happened between point A and point B?
It doesn't matter. It don't matter what happened.
You're supposed to.
It don't matter what happened.
Right, I'm saying you're supposed to honor that person's the way they feel, but the only thing I would say is, again, it's that communication. What happened? My thing is, I want to know what happened when you're engaging, and then the person says, like, what happened?
You gotta stop. You better.
Because some women,
that's the crazy part.
Because some women would do anything to make you happy. No, some women want to just try to. You have women out there that want to please a man. So even if it's something they're not comfortable doing, they want to make that man happy because they want the person to like them. So they're willing to put themselves in positions where they might not want to have sex, but they're going to do it to please that man to make him feel good. But then they feel ashamed about doing it.
Well, that's what. So now I would love to chime in real quick. I think women should find value in more than just their bodies, if that's the case, because you can please me in other ways opposed to just your body. But nowadays, women, if we go to social media, we talked about it in the first episode, everything is your body. That's how you hook the guys in.
Yeah.
By showing that. Those are the girls that get the most likes.
Breasts, everything.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's
all about, but it's hard not to, but the guys glorify it. So it's hard for the girl not to make it about the body. When you walk by, the first thing I have sat and observed all types of men and just watch them as women walk by.
Yes.
It does not matter
But
race or
should
age.
they not
They
look?
all look
Yes.
at their butt.
Speak, Charnetta.
Okay.
But
Yes.
he's looking at her with his eyes. Should he not look? Or he's supposed to, like, if 10 women walk by me and I think they all look beautiful, am I just not supposed to look? If I walk down the street,
Not if you with somebody, no.
If
Unless
me and
y'all want to do it
walk down-
together, you're gonna make women feel insecure. That's how women be feeling some type of way. First off, you my man, and like if I notice a girl has a butt, I might look too. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at butt. That don't mean I'm gay or something like that. I got butt too, so who cares? Everybody looks everywhere. All that I'm saying is if you're with me, that makes me feel insecure because maybe I might not look like that person. So a lot of women, it's like when you guys do that, it makes us feel very uncomfortable because it's like, well, what's wrong with me that you want to have to turn around and look at her? Should you not be satisfied with what you have here? That's what it comes down to. So when you say somebody looks good,
I could be driving
a big butt.
They always look right.
I could be driving a 2019 Tesla. The 2020 just came out. I want to look at it. There's nothing wrong with looking at the Tesla. I ain't touching the Tesla.
All right, I'm gonna look at it. But then when the female looks at the dude, y'all get mad. When a female's looking at a dude, then y'all be mad.
I feel like a lot of guys don't probably recognize when women are looking at other men because
I do.
You do?
I don't. What?
When women are looking at other guys, really?
Yeah, I noticed that. I know. No, if the Rock
usually in conversation, they may be talking about it.
Nah, listen. If we're sitting there, in the movie theater, and then the Rock come in, and she see the Rock, and then she go like this.
Oh yeah. That's a different story. That's a problem, and I noticed that. She might be starstruck, but she might be starstruck.
No.
But it's the same way. If a girl with a big butt or something walks by, and you're all like this, and your girl has a small butt, that's gonna make her feel insecure.
She gotta get an implant. Yeah, thank you.
Exactly. So now, all these rappers, athletes, and all of that, they want the girls where they suck the stuff from their stomach, put it in their butt, and now you got everybody, like normal people, like 9-to-5 jobs, just modifying their bodies to fit this mold because that's what's being glorified right now, and it's crazy.
Well, it's only gonna spiral a lot crazier. This is 2020. So you ain't seen nothing yet.
No, men, y'all are doing psychological damage to women. Y'all don't even know. And women, you allowing yourself to be damaged, and you don't even know. Like,
so can we say it's the reverse way though? Can we say that the reverse? Okay, women, if they're looking at other men, we could be psychologically damaged, but we're not paying attention. We're not bogging ourselves down about what a lady thinks about what another man looks like. At least I don't. I mean, I know there's.
Well, it depends. If you with your girl and this guy walked by, he cut, rip, all of that.
Guess what, baby? We going back home.
He just got everything. You feel some type of way.
That's a fact. Deuce is insecure too.
Trying
to be
insecure.
They are guys out there like that.
Y'all insecure because y'all see a man with a 6-pack and y'all want to be starting to hit the gym. Y'all too competitive. That's what it comes down to. But if I see a man with a 12-pack and he's got a cute face and he got the nice height and he popping, like if I was with my mans and I turned around and looked at him, he would feel some kind of way. He's gonna automatically feel like, well, why did she do that with him? Why are you with me?
If it's
you're naturally gonna feel like that.
I think
you're naturally gonna feel like that.
That's what it is. I think people are insecure. I think there's generally speaking across the board, people are just overall insecure about themselves. And if you
want to blame somebody else always.
Yeah. So we want to point the finger to everything else that's going on because we had things we need to work on and fix ourselves. But yeah, the people that are out there getting the body injections or the modifications, guys that are doing all those things, they're doing it because they haven't figured out something within themselves yet. I think that's what the problem is.
Right.
And they're looking for validation from outside to, repair whatever's within. So, it's only gonna get worse. Again, we in 2020.
Y'all dudes is doing it too much.
So, Josh,
y'all do it too much.
You think that in 2020, women are out here moving crazy?
Very much. Yeah.
How so? And you think that's because of the guy or because of something that?
I think it's because of the image that's pushed out there for women to do whatever, to be liberated, to be free, to do what they want because the women empowerment, the movement of just giving the freedom for women to say what they want, to do what they want, to speak how they want. Those type of things are empowering them to say, we don't have to accept what the status quo says is correct. We can do it our way. And if they want to show their body, that's what they want to do.
Right. Now, when you say that they're moving crazy, give me some examples of that. When you say
in terms of the amount of partners and stuff, like a lot of people, I just seen something actually, a meme. It was just popped up within the last day or two. Someone said that women are always being scolded for the amount of partners that they have or that they sleep with or something like that, but nobody says or talks about it in regards to men. Mm-hmm. But should we be doing things just because other people are doing them? Right? Should we just be just because guys are out here acting reckless? Does that mean women should be doing it too? But no, a lot of women are being exposed to things at a younger age. At the age of 12 and 13. I have a younger brother. He's in high school. Some of these people, they send in text messages, they send in DMs. Think about it. Like, you came home and your kid at the age of 12 is talking about, I just seen Megan, Sally, and Cardi talking about the WAP. You don't think by the age of 15 or 16, she's going to have a different perspective on what that is and who she's going to be doing the WAP with?
Now, Charnetta, do you agree with Josh when he said that women are out here in 2020 moving crazy, reckless?
I know some single people, and it seems like they pretty it's different times.
Okay.
kind of busy right out there.
But then earlier you said that it was potentially like guys making women feel that way. So do you think that the women feel that way because of the guys, because of the men?
Yeah, I think that does have something that's part of it, because if this is what is of interest to the guy and you want that guy's attention, then that's what you're going to do.
I think if men can do a better job at controlling the urge of sex, then that's a dangerous guy right there. That's a dangerous guy because it don't matter what that female might say or do. Yo, I'm not paying no attention. I'm over here focused. And if I got to get that sexual urge out, I'll do whatever I need to do on the back end to knock that out.
I know that's right.
And then after that, I'm good. You know what I mean? But I wasn't chasing after you. I wasn't DMing you. I wasn't knocking on your door. Nothing.
As a guy, I feel like y'all should not even want to be that easily controlled. That's how all these guys get caught up and stuff. If the woman is right, it's easy. So I feel like, y'all should want to be have that discipline and work on yourself to have that discipline so that you can't get caught up in situations and things.
I agree with that. And we should stop.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard. But,
and we should stop misleading.
But like you just said, Terry, if you can control it, you can do anything.
That's a dangerous dude right there. If he could be like, nah, not right now. I'm good.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's controlling the situation. Now, the dude that...
Walk away.
That's strong. That's strength.
Oh, yeah. And
that's
I think it say that in the Bible, though. You know what I mean? You shouldn't put yourself in. And I'm not spiritual. I don't really go by any of that stuff like that. But the guy that if you come across any type of temptation, you have to fight it. You have to say, nah, I'm good.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And it says it in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But some guys can't do it. Yeah. It is what it is. I know for me personally, when I hit 30, I did a better job at controlling that. And now, especially at this age, I really control and do what I want to do.
Right. You have to regulate.
Yeah. There's not one female that I can think of, not a Beyonce or nobody, who's going to be like, hey, da-da-da. And then I just stop what I'm doing and it controls me. I done had enough of it that I know that shit can't control me.
I know that's right.
You know what I mean? So I try to talk to certain fellas about it, but they're not trying to hear it. So
no.
Yeah, they're not on that level.
So
it's gonna take some men till they 60-something years old to be dang, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna take them a long time.
They a million times.
So, it's work that everybody has to do in this self, men and women, both sides.
Which it proves that women ultimately have the power.
Always, forever and ever.
But when the female turns around and give it back to the guy and makes him think that he got the power, that's the problem. Right. So if she think that, he think that, what the hell is happening here?
Right. Right. That's valid. Actually, T, that's,
you feel me?
Very true. That's deep. That's true. We have the power.
The woman will still always have the power.
Always.
At that one moment,
that's what R. Kelly said.
It became balanced.
A motto out there. I'm pretty sure someone trademarked it.
I need more women to wake up, and I need sisters to get together and be like, yo, let's hold each other accountable and kind of hold each other up. Simple as that. So, Charnetta, I think you got to do that for your friends. Nell, the same thing for you. And y'all control it. I don't think y'all know, but y'all really, really control this shit.
Some females are so broken, like so many females that don't have father figures, where it's like they sleep with every single dude that's available. Like I know a girl personally that has 320 something bodies. And I'm like, yo, shorty, you're not even 30, you know? She's like 29. She's almost 30. But
she has some type of trauma in the beginning. Her father was never there. Yes. And her stepfather molested her when she was 11. Sometimes therapy don't work. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it really takes a woman to actually go through enough experiences for her to be like, she has to be ready on her own to say, I'm tired of this. Like, I need to change. Because it all starts with you. You got to love yourself before you can love and do anything with anybody else. Mm-hmm. Or a guy, you know, not to put pressure on guys to solve all women's problems, but sometimes they will get with a good guy who will teach them and help them understand their worth. Absolutely. And it's outside of sex, you know.
Yeah. If that man is able to build a woman, then that's great. That would help that female that have the trauma get in a better position. But I feel like for you fellas, you guys have to be careful of the type of women you're interacting with. There's women that look cute on the outside, and it's like, yo, she's bad. Like, you don't even realize that same chick you talking to wore the same underwear like 3 days in a row. She wore them same panties 3 days in a row. And you guys are so caught up with the physical that y'all don't know, like, yo, she's dusty. She's dirty. She hasn't brushed her teeth in 4 days. She got like steak pieces in her teeth, but y'all don't see her teeth. I see the lipstick, the hair, the weave. Oh, she got the Gucci. She got the Prada. Like, that's what y'all look into. So all I'm saying is for you fellas, especially you, T and Josh, because I care about you guys, what you need to do is y'all have to be careful who y'all talking to. Get your research. Research the people you with. I don't care. Maybe it sounds crazy, but yo, you never know.
So you think that girl, 22, 23, every body that she's adding, do you think is doing more damage?
Yeah, at this point, it probably doesn't even register to her that it was something tied back to that. She probably, you know, got past that or thinks she's past that. And, you know, it's not registering that. It's based off that experience that she had, or, you know, but it's going to damage. It's going to catch up. It's just math. It's going to catch up.
So if she tells me that
it's not going to be good.
So if she tells me that she got 55 bodies, and we're about to do something, should I continue or, huh?
No, you should not continue. You should not continue.
Why?
If she has 55
because
bodies?
There's something,
she got 50 bodies.
She's been exposed.
She's been exposed to something. Not necessarily an STD, but just the mental aspect of like hurt or needing like trauma and needing some type of healing. That's what you're saying.
Right. Well, yeah, there's definitely going to be, I think, some trauma there. But even, STDs, you know, she might have got it cleared up, taking some stuff or whatever. Or it could be a lingering thing, you know, where, I'm not having a breakout now. Or, you know.
Whoa.
Listen, run.
Now. So, okay. Run. Yeah.
Run.
So, if she give you that body count and it's over a certain number,
and it goes
like
both ways.
You got to let it go.
Women too. Women, run.